Hey, how's it going? Vladimir Donis here. So, hey, today is day number 7 of my bite-sized marketing video content. If you listen to this via my YouTube channel, please go ahead and subscribe. The subscribe button somewhere on this page. If you listen to this via my podcast, please go ahead and subscribe as well. Today, the thing that I want to talk about is I want to talk about a specific concept that will help make your competition irrelevant. So, essentially, I want to talk about two different things. I want to talk about the concept of direct competition, and I also want to talk about the concept of indirect competition. So, essentially, how did I come about this exact concept? So, essentially, about 2 years ago, I signed up for a marketing course. Now, this marketing course was going to be a beta type marketing course. So this specific individual that is a marketing influencer, he came out with a course, and the course was the first course that he was doing. And essentially, I was part of the beta group. I was part of the first group of individuals to join this marketing course. His goal was that he's going to try to give as much value as possible to the first group of individuals. So for the first 4 months, I want to say every week or every other week, he would jump on live, teach a concept, and try and answer as many questions about that specific concept as possible. So his goal was that, you know what, the individuals that were part of the beta group, he wanted them to have a clear understanding of this specific marketing framework. And then essentially his goal is that he was going to be bringing in more people in, and as he bring in those additional individuals, we as the founding members, we're going to help out the additional class members to basically understand this specific concept. So he did what he said. I want to say about 4 months into it, he brought in the second group of individuals. The second group of individuals came in. It was a lot of them. And you can tell they were new just by some of the questions they were asking. And some of our jobs was that we were going trying to see how we can help them kind of just better understand the concept. Now, this specific individual, posted a question in a group, and I was one of the first ones to respond. And just by having a dialogue with the specific individual, I can tell that from a foundational standpoint that he didn't have a clear understanding of the foundation. So there's some foundation stuff that you have to understand, regardless of what concept you're trying to grasp. Once you understand the foundation, then you can kind of just move on to some of the advanced models. So him and I, we went back and forth. Essentially, what he was trying to understand, he was trying to understand this whole concept of package solution. So the person that was teaching the course was basically teaching you how to make your competition irrelevant by way of creating a package solution, a solution-driven type of a package. This individual didn't necessarily understand that concept. We went back and forth via the group, but he still wasn't necessarily grasping it. Essentially, we ended up jumping on a video call. So when we jumped on a video call, I wanted to understand more about his specific business. The business that he was in, he had a bicycle shop, and the bicycle was going to be selling mountain type bicycles. And I said to him, hey, why that specific industry? I usually like to know why people go into specific industries. He said that his brother was in that specific type of industry. His brother had driven or was part of mountain biking for a couple of years. And from what I understand, it's a huge competition that happens every year in France. They get on the mountain bike and they have to go through these different obstacle courses. And it's a very challenging course, but for whatever reason, people train year round for the sole purpose of trying to win the big prize. So that's what he was going to try and sell. That was his product. So then my next question to him was, okay, based on some of the things that you've read or some of the things that you've gone through in the course, what have you done? He said, you know what, based on the course, some of the things that I understand is that I need to look at my direct competition, and I need to try and see what my direct competition is selling and see if I can either mirror or combine some of the products based on my direct competition. So those are some of the things he was trying to, he said, you know what, Vladimir, I looked at my direct competition, and then based on some of the things that I see in my direct competition, I don't necessarily know how to create, a package solution. So it's like, you know what? Okay. So that was one of the first things he did. So we went ahead and we kind of just dived in a little bit more deeper. And one of my goals was trying to help him to better understand this specific concept. I said, you know what? Hey, once you understand this concept, the idea is you need to look at your indirect competition. Once you look at your indirect competition and you look at your direct competition, you can go ahead and provide a package solution, because what that package solution is going to allow you to do is going to allow people to go ahead and buy your service, buy a bike in a specific instance from you, as opposed to your competition. And the concept that I taught him, and the concept that I want to talk to you guys about, is the concept of a follow-up. So essentially, if you look at this specific chart right here, so essentially you have your specific product, right? So your product or your service by itself, sometimes when you sell someone something, you're creating, there's other issues they're going to have. So for the mountain bike in a specific instance, he's selling to people that are trying to compete. So these specific individuals are competing, they wanting to win a race. So in addition to the bike, there's other things, there's other follow-up issues these people are going to have. Once they buy the bike, the next question is going to be, okay, how do I train for this specific competition? He can create training materials, training videos, or he can partner up with other trainers and provide those people with training videos. And basically, how do I eat so that way I'm in the best shape of my life for this specific competition? He can provide these people with a meal plan. He can provide these individuals with a health plan. So essentially, he is packaging a solution to those specific individuals and providing them with multiple different products that's going to essentially solve the problem. So that is why, we mentioned direct competition and indirect competition. As a direct competitor, if he's looking at just his direct competition is probably just selling bicycle. But his indirect competition, other individuals that his prospect or his customers might go to, those individuals probably sell meal plan, they probably sell workout plan, they probably sell videos related to try and help someone to become in the best shape of their life. So which is why you want to look at both your direct competition and your indirect competition. Another company that does this, right now is essentially if you go to Hotwire. So for example, if you go to Hotwire, you're going to see that Hotwire provide multiple services in one. Hotwire gives you the opportunity to book a flight. After you book a flight, you're going into a specific city. What are the things that you're going to need? You're going to need a hotel room. And then in addition to the hotel room, you may need to rent a car. So essentially the idea is to go ahead and provide multiple solutions inside of one package. If I am selling a website service, for example, I'm providing someone a website service and I am selling someone a website service. Well, after someone has a website, okay, now we're giving them a website. What are the things they may have? What are the issues they may have as a result of having a website? Well, they need traffic. They need to know how to get people to their website. They need to know sales. They need to know how to convert the people that come to the website. So essentially what I'm going to do as a package solution is I'm going to provide people with those three things all in one package and thereby make my competition irrelevant. So that's how you make your competition irrelevant. One of the things that I'm doing right now is that my partner and I, we are providing a free training. So essentially this video is meant to be bite-sized type video. The training that we're doing is meant to go in a lot more deeper. And we have two goals. Goal number one is to show you how to generate a lead. And then goal number two is to show you how to turn that lead into a customer. Now, this training is specific to people that are in the MLM industry and people that are looking to sell MLM related type products and services. The other thing that I'm doing is so there's going to be a link somewhere on this page. You can go ahead and click on that link to go ahead and register for the free webinar, whereby we go in much deeper. We show you step by step how to generate a lead and how to turn that lead into a customer, right? So that's the first thing that I'm doing. The second thing that I'm doing as well is I'm offering my coaching services, whereby I coach you through the process. So regardless of what products or service you're selling, it doesn't necessarily have to be MLM specific. My goal is to coach you through the process as to how to create a marketing funnel and how to generate leads and turn those leads into customers. So that's the second thing that I'm doing. The other thing that I'm doing is I'm doing done for you type services. So essentially, if you have a product or a service, I don't care what product or what service it is, you say, hey, Vladimir, I want you and your team to build me a marketing system from start to finish. I can do that for you as well. So essentially, you're going to see two separate links. One link is going to be for the training, whereby you can go ahead and go to the training, and the training is going to show you how to generate a lead and turn that lead into a customer. The other link is going to be for my done for you / coaching services. So essentially, you're going to be able to go ahead and click on the link. You're going to go ahead and click on the link and say, hey, I'm interested in your coaching or your done for you type services. You're going to let me know that, and I'm going to go ahead and send you the details. Okay. So, hey, if you listen to this via my YouTube channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you listen to this via my podcast, please go ahead and subscribe. That is my time, and I'll talk to you soon.